Go therefore and make disciples of all nations. As a product of a mission, Lake Avenue Baptist Church has at its core itself a call to mission. And over its history it has commissioned, launched, and supported various foreign and home missionaries. William McIntyre Lisley, born in Huron, Ohio. Educated at Granville College in Granville, Ohio. And then in the fall of 1864, entered Newton Theological Seminary. Following completion of his work at Rochester Theological Seminary, he was commissioned to Lake Avenue Baptist School Mission, and from there he committed his life to foreign missions, primarily from New York to Bangkok, Siam. After an illness sent him back to the United States, he and his wife were able to take up the first collection for Baptist foreign missions in California, and then he served churches before his death. Next, we have Dr. David Downey, who was born in Glasgow, Scotland, July 28, 1838, and then in April 1854 baptized at Central Baptist Church in New York City. Downey had heard the educational pioneer and missionary to India speak, and it left an impression. Following his education at Phillips Academy in Massachusetts, he went to Brown University, which was founded by Baptists. Following a time at Rochester Theological Seminary, he served at Lake Avenue Baptist, and when it was formed into a church, he served as church clerk until 1873. From Lake Avenue, he served as a missionary at Lenore Mission in India. After 54 years of mission service in India, he returned to the United States and passed away at age 89. Next in our series of missionaries, we have Martha Perry, born in Port Hope, Ontario, Canada. In 1869, she moved to Rochester with her parents and joined Lake Avenue Baptist Church in 1872. She married John Craig, and in 1878, they sailed for India. Next in line, we have Jenny Waite. Jenny was born in New York City in 1851. Her family was part of the original 89 members that were dismissed from First Baptist Church to form Lake Avenue Baptist Church. In 1883, she was appointed by the Women's Baptist Foreign Mission Society to join the Downeys in Nellore, India. In 1897, she married Frank D. Finney, a man who was head of American Baptist Mission Press in Rangoon, Burma. Jenny died June 6, 1929, and is buried at the Mount Hope Cemetery. Next, we have Ida Woodward, born in Philadelphia. In 1877, she joined Lake Avenue Baptist Church and became a teacher in the Sunday school. In her youth, Ida was introduced to Susan B. Anthony and spent the first day of their acquaintanceship with Ida rowing Miss Anthony around Sodus Bay. Ida was also good friends with Dr. Martin Brewer Anderson, the first president of the University of Rochester. After her marriage to Reverend Haygooney, Woodward and Haygooney set sail for Constantinople, and after the time in Constantinople and serving churches in the United States, she died in 1948. She too is buried at Mount Hope Cemetery. Next up, we have Lillian Clark Case. Born in Alden, New York, she attended school at the Brockport State School. Joined Lake Avenue Baptist Church March 3, 1884. And in 1884, the Women's Baptist Foreign Mission Society sent her to Rangoon, Burma. She married John Case, and together they opened a new mission station in Myingyan, Burma. And later they had two sons, Brayton and Russell. Brayton founded the Pianmana Agricultural School in Burma in 1923. After time back home, the Cases returned to Burma to the Henzada Mission. Next we have Jenny Edmonds, born in Renfrew, Ontario, Canada. She came to Rochester to attend the Rochester Homeopathic Nursing Training School. This was followed by training at the Huron Road Hospital in Cleveland. She joined Lake Avenue Baptist in 1894. The Women's Baptist Foreign Missionary Society sent her to the Congo River in Africa. Next we have Stacy Warburton, born in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. He was a graduate of Brown University and Rochester Theological Seminary. In 1902, he married Edith Thompson, Both had a great focus and deep concern for foreign missions. Particularly significant about Warburton is that in 1902 he was hired by Lake Avenue Baptist Church as a pastor on the foreign mission field. They served as missionaries to China. Following a return to the United States, Warburton served as the editor for the Mission magazine of American Baptist Foreign Mission Society. He was then called to Berkeley Divinity School as professor of Christian missions. 1871 to 1901, called to serve, called to missions.